They usually respond because the more Rigiji believes you have no big community, the more these organizations, because they are led by minorities like us. Even when I talk about historical injustices, it is a hate speech to others. Yeah, so we are not deterred. We are not cowed. We know that the overall landscape in this country is tilted towards President William Ruto's re-election, two-term, and we are confident that that will happen. And we are confident that the bases that support and have felt the confidence of this government will, without a doubt, ensure a victorious march to the second term. But also to end by reiterating President William Ruto's remarks that elections is not everything that a nation, it's not a matter of life and death for any nation. Elections are normal political contestations. They happen, they end, and the nation has to move on as one united, indivisible country. The same way, in our victories, we appeared magnanimous and moved on. We will move on this one, on this loss, and also now prepare for the next election cycle, which is the general elections next year in August. But to caution again, as I end, the systematic attack on security agencies and other institutions of this country by regarding Gachagua is callous, shows an insecure leader, a leader preparing the country for a crisis, a leader driven by insecurity, harboring in their own imagination of his own shadows of righteousness, that he thinks everybody is positioned against him, be it the security agencies, be it IBC, be it anyone. Rigiji can call any name. He profiles all communities that do not agree with him. He was profiling the Luo community when they were out of broad-based. Then profiles the Kalenjin community now, and profiles anybody else that he feels obstruct his radar of success. But I can tell you without a doubt, Kenyans are resilient. This party is resilient. We are happy that these elections ended without any major incidents, and therefore commend the security agencies, particularly led by Inspector General of Police, Kanja, and also commend my two brothers, Kipchumba Murkomen, who has been at the receiving end of the vitriol of this insecure political demagogue, together with my brother Raymond Omolo. Be resilient, be steadfast, and urge our party membership to move forward and with more resilience and more resoluteness. But also I am very grateful again and again to the gallant warriors of the front lines who participated in the Ol Kalou by-elections with a lot of valor, vigor, and bravery. And we thank you for that mere act of courage, and that mere act that we, as UDA, will exclude no one or will leave no part or no corner of this country to our political competitors. And therefore, I want to thank you all. I will entertain some questions if there are any. It would be nice to hear what you guys think. Apollo, you're always the first person to question me, and your questions are very nice.
Apollo TV47. UJ invested in this by-election. When do you think you lost? And what next for the president in Mount Kenya, given the shifting political direction?
UDA invested heavily because an election is a heavy investment. UDA invested heavily because we wanted to demonstrate that we do not exclude anyone. UDA invested heavily because the president acknowledges Mount Kenya. West and East supported him immensely in his bid for presidency. UDA invested heavily because I think that's what governments do in election cycles. The UDA has not only invested with that respect to the political investment demonstrated, in Ol Kalou and Nyandarua generally. In reciprocity, the president has assigned over 9-10 cabinet secretaries to the region. The bulk of the permanent secretaries from this region, in this government are from the region called Mount Kenya. About 17 or 18 of the 51. The bulk of chairs of state corporations are from Mount Kenya. The bulk of CEOs in this government are from Mount Kenya. The president has a mandate and a responsibility to reciprocate those who showed him favor. But if by the time they get to 2027, they decide to move out of government, that will be unfortunate. The architecture of the government will then change fundamentally based on the broad-based partnership. That is the nature of politics. But as at the moment, no part of this country will be left out. Even as we win next election, no part will ever be left out. We do not say that we are competing for power to oppress anyone or to take away from anyone or to put to a second fiddle any part of this country. This government has decided that its policy is inclusivity. It shall move on with inclusivity, notwithstanding. The president has made it clear, even as we are preparing for 2027, we do not serve only those who vote for us. We serve all Kenyans fairly under the solemn oath of office to govern with fairness, equity, and justice to all. So therefore, that will not change. But I think that investment was reasonable. It is within capacity of this party to invest reasonably. And we will continue to invest heavily anywhere, during elections and after, out of elections. We have invested very heavily in other areas that were hitherto left out of the prism of development. Roads, infrastructure, bridges, energy projects, water projects are reaching parts of this country that never have since 1963. It is the nature of our government to show inclusivity, to invest in every part of this country. But I do agree that that investment was demonstrable, and but the people of Ol Kalou have spoken, and we respect their free will to choose the leader that they will so desire, and we will expect their free will to also choose the path of their politics. Yes, we'll take two more, and then we will end there.
Thank you so much. My name is Mwangi Maina. I work for Imaro TV. Honestly, a time like this, 5 years ago, UDA was celebrating its first win. You got your first MP in a by-election in Kiamba, a heavily contested by-election. It was a close shot, not like what we have seen in Ol Kalou. Do you think that the party that you lead has deviated from what you promised the people, and that is the reason why the people have moved on?
If Ol Kalou is the people, then probably. But if Malava, Banisa, Mbere, Isiolo, Emwaru Dikir, Baringo, Magarini, Kasipul, and Unguja are also the people, then we have won all those elections. Yes, I saw you are trying to... No, you are just feeling cold.
My name is Chris from Kenya. The question is...
Natafuta answer ama natafuta fitina ya Gideon? Alisema whitewashed. Sisi zibe whitewashed Gideon na elections zote. Endelea lakini. Wajua, you know the problem is most of you are professional media houses. KTN Standard Group is just a quack organization, but endelea. So you must deal with quacks as quacks. But you might be a professional. Endelea.
Do you think that the strategies that you used to campaign are the ones that led to your loss? Or rather, better question, do you think that DCP had better strategies for campaigning than UDA?
Assuming it's either Gideon or Chacha Mwita who texted you that question, this is my response. Yeah? Wambie, the strategies are strategies we've conventionally used in all elections. But the people can sometimes decide differently. In Waridikir, we hardly campaigned, it came home. We hardly campaigned in Banisa, it came home. Malava was a different strategy, it came home. Baringo, we had a strategy, it came home. Isiolo, we had a strategy, it came home. We had a partnership with our brothers in Kasipulu, Unguja, Magarini, they all came home. So maybe this one, there could be also other shifts that might be beyond strategy, and we'll address them as time progresses. Mwambie Chacha, hata sisi tuli whitewash Gideon mara kadhaa. Wajua where journalism has sunk in one or two of these media houses is something we need to continue to. What's the worst that Standard can do? So just put a headline with me and someone saying, oh, human rights defender turned something. Si naisoma siku moja, na rap vitu, naishia. So our people, I've told our people not to fear this. After all, there's so much alternative media. Na mtu akikuingilia kisiasa, if a journalist is hiding behind the veil of media freedom, sisi pia tutakuja kisiasa. Deni, nini, vitu kama hizo ndio Gideon anatafuta kulipwa. Lakini hata yeye kuna deni kubwa sana ya Wakenya. Yes, Dugu, that will be the last one. Yes. Mulifunguliwa ile ya kule Tanzania ya Uganda. Ilifunguliwa? Okay. Unajua Rustam Aziz is now an investor also in Kenya. Anajenga inaitwa nini? Outside the media anajenga Taifa Gas. Once Taifa Gas is ready, together with wajua pia natumia hii opportunity kueleza public policy. Alafu pia tunajenga ile ya Ashrami hapo former KPC, KPLL. It is likely now we'll have a gas G2G. Na tutakuwa na OTS system, the gas might go lower. But he also has a media house ambayo unawakilisha.
Thank you. This is on a lighter note. I know you have seen some images also circulating online. There are some people who are saying that you intend to go back and get back the gases and the mattresses you gave
No, now that's a good question. Unaona? Huyu alichukua yetu moja, you can keep it. Lakini hizo gani, kuna mtu niliona mbunge mmoja aliandika zirudishwe. Mimi nawaambia zikae huko. Nataka kuashua hazitoripuka. Ziko sawa. On a lighter note, I think it's part of what people do in elections. Election also, hata nyinyi hapa watu ya media, wengine wenu sasa ni ma consultants. Election presents different of opportunities for different people. Kuna wengine watakuja, mimi naitwa organic voter. Mimi ni organic, najitokeza, napiga kura because nimepatiwa nafasi na watu wetu wengi wamepata fursa, na nimeona barabara, nimeona special economic zone, nimeona affordable housing, nimeona SHA, nimefikiwa na maendeleo. Kuna mwingine, are you aware in this country there are people, watu wa kwetu wengine wanasema ukienda kuambia sasa time ya kuvota, kuambia mheshimiwa sijaamka. Najua manake maanisha nini hajaamka? Muamshe. So hiyo kila mahali inatokea. Iko hapa na pale. It's a very, hata nyinyi sahi, I'm telling you, mnaniangalia hivi na macho kavu, lakini some of you are consultants. Mnasaidia mtu kwa media strategy, fanyia in addition to ile kitu unapata kwa Nation ama wengine, unapatiwa ka 100k ya consultancy. In fact wengi watu wa Standard kwa vile amulipwi, tafuteni hiyo consultancy. So unaweza pata consultancy, mpate kitu kidogo baada ya time. Mimi nikivuka huko mkinisaidia, naweza nikakufanya media consultancy. Mnaona wenzenu wengine wamefanywa, kuna watu kutoka media house wamekuwa mawaziri. Si kuna wengine mmeingia katika state department, mko sasa ni head of communication. Mimi nafika mahali naona former journalist ananifuata na kasimu, kumbe anachukua content ya mimi kuingia kwa hiyo ofisi kama Al Capone papa, alafu namuona jioni ananiletea ka video Namwambia ulikuwa editor, sasa umeniletea video yangu, nimepanda mangazi, nimefanywa manini marangi imenitokeza, nimefika kumbe nika kitu kanawekwa Twitter kama leo nilifika hapo. So there and by the way there are various opportunities. Most of you look very young, You have to continue to evolve with creativity. So na hakuna shida, as long as it doesn't affect your objectivity, naweza kutusaidia, because some of you have skills that are and talents that are for all. So hiyo gas ibakie, hizo mattresses ibakie huko, hizo ni kila kitu na tutamaliza zile projects zilianzishwa na zile ambazo zilikuwa zimeanza kabla hapo, kama za railway nini zitaendelea kufanya. Hatuna uhasama na mtu. Those are Kenyans like every Kenyan. Ilikuwa wamefikiwa na election and we did what we needed to do within an election cycle. Asanteni sana.
I just have one question. Yesterday on Kalou, we saw an attack on the media, and we saw some cameras were confiscated and some journalists were injured. And now in the recent past, you have continued to attack the media. You are very possessive, especially with the standard media group. Do you think these attacks that you people, the politicians, are continue exacting on the media?
Was it standard yesterday?
Yesterday it was Nation.
Okay.
And
Nation is unfortunate.
Because of Radio Africa. But these attacks on the media, do you think they will reach a place where journalists are being attacked because of the sentiments we are receiving from politicians?
Hey, kama ni Nation hapo hiyo sio sisi. Sijui ni nani. So, but the attacks on the media are unfortunate, on a serious note. Nobody should stifle free press. But I am not lost of the fact the opposition of the yesteryear is the government of today. And life is dynamic. Wakati umepatiwa fursa kama hii, you must also protect rights enshrined in the Constitution. What we have issues with is rogue media. Mtu wako na personal issues zake and he sides under the veil of media independence